Yes, ma'am.
To jump into the fray of conversation here, I am Vikas from the Microsoft office in Delhi and have some experience of working with the development sector organizations also. Yesterday, Akhtar and I were at a conference where we were trying to give away new grants, and we have 5 more people from the community who were talking about how these grants have helped them achieve their objectives in life. Language is an issue, and we managed it because we had translators. So reasons of time and resources sometimes do not allow for the primary stakeholder to be present here. That's one. The second bit is the reason that we differentiate coming from an academic background, CSR and corporate philanthropy is CSR mandates that you engage with the primary stakeholder when you're designing your program. Else it is not CSR, it's what you want to do. And companies like Microsoft and other companies who do this first go and engage with the stakeholder to find out what they want and how do they want the program to run before we start implementing a program. Thank you.
I can't. So, yes.
Okay, taking the same conversation, in fact, my question was about
the last question, ma'am.
Okay, sure. Okay,
Can you
from the
identify
top
who you are, by the
down,
way?
I would, in a way, agree with Mr. Akhtar and what ma'am said, but at the same time, I would agree with the gentleman that we are doing a lot, but we are not doing enough. We are talking about innovation in so many sectors. Are we looking at innovation in the down to the top? Because even if you're talking about the social activists going there and working in the field, it is still top down. I mean, that person goes there and says that, look, this is what you need, and I think it is time that you get into action, or you start your education, or you keep your place clean. But is there an initiative? Is there some kind of system? I think all of us are here. It would be really nice if we developed a system where we bring in, make it self-motivating, where, how is it that the grassroots is going to say that, yes, it is time I need education, it is time I need better environment and better life. So can we somehow develop a system, a very systematic approach to it?
Let me not answer. I'm actually going to ask somebody from the audience to answer. Amol, do you want to answer? Amol is the director of a school that sits in a rural village in India. Amol, why don't you answer so that you can actually tell us how innovation is happening from the grassroots?
Very short, sir. 2 minutes only, and the last question is like.
Basically, this debate we can continue a lot, but really we are working in these rural parts, and we are finding out what basically they want. What you are saying is true, but we are just finding what their requirements are, and we are finding the solution based on their requirements, their knowledge and their literacy levels, and then we are working. Last 8 years I am working in this rural area, and we are coming up with small solutions based on information technology, and we are giving the ideas to work on it. Thanks.
I think we're about to conclude, so let me just make one summary remark. This is the importance of a debate, and this is the importance of dialogue. We get better at doing our jobs as consultants or as NGOs or CSRs when we listen to what people have to say. I want to thank all of you for your time. I'd ask you to join me in giving a vote of thanks to the panel, and thank you for your time this afternoon.